guys, my name is Hepzibah George, and today I'll be teaching you how to crochet for absolute beginners. As a beginner, you have your basic materials, you have your yarn. Here in my country, the most common yarn you can find is called the Yeye yarn. It's a 40-gram yarn, 40 weight gram yarn, and that is what I'll be using today. You also need your hook. Here I have two sizes of hooks. Here I have the 3.5 millimeter hook, and I also have the 6 millimeter hook. You also need your scissors and your darning needle. As we go on, we would find out the use of the darning needle. Okay, so for a beginner, you need these basic things to start your crocheting journey. So for this tutorial, I'll be using the baby pink Yeye yarn. Baby pink Yeye yarn, 40-gram weight yarn, and the 3.5 millimeter hook. So prepare our yarn. We take off the label, and we start to make our slip knot. We make our slip knot by wrapping the yarn around your index finger. You wrap the yarn around your index finger just like I did. You pinch the top and then you pull through just like that, and there you have your slip knot. So we are going to be making a chain. So I'm going to teach you how to make a chain. That was a slip knot. That is the beginning. That's the first thing you have to do to start your chain. So now we have our slip knot. We are going to do our chain. This is how I hold my hook in a very firm manner, and then I wrap my yarn around my index finger to maintain a firm grip on my hook. Okay, so I pinch the other side of my project to hold the project together, and then I yarn over. It's called yarning over. Yarn over, and you pull through the first loop. That is loop 1. You pull through the second loop. You pull through the third loop just like that. Do not forget, we are making a chain. Pull through and pull through just like that, and that is what you'll be having. We're supposed to be making 30 chains, so I'll be making 30 chains for this tutorial. So you yarn over and then you pull through just like that. Look how it's going very beautiful. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through just like that, and then you have your chain. Here I have now I have 30 chains just like that. This is what your work should be looking like. It is so beautiful. And then you make your turning chain. That is, you make an extra 1 chain, which is called a turning chain. So we'll be making a single crochet next. This is what we're about to do. It's called a single crochet. So you insert your hook in the second loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. The turning chain will not be counted as a loop, as the first loop. So you go in the second loop, you yarn over and you pull through 1, yarn over and you pull through the 2 loops. Go into the next one. Try not to miss any loop. Do not miss any loop. Pull through. So you do not want your work to bend or to have any issues. So if you want a straight work, you do not miss any loop. So just like that, you do it. And before I forget, try not to make your work too tight or too loose. Just be free. So just like that, you pull through 2. This is what your work should be looking like so far. Do not miss a loop. Never. Try not to. Keep your eyes open for the next loop. So this is what I have so far. So we are at the end of our row, and then I will show you what I do at the end. So that is my last chain. I insert the hook in there. Try not to miss the last chain and the first chain, very important. Pull through 1, pull through 2, and then that is what it should look like. It's going well so far. It's so beautiful. So that is what I have. This is what I have. So for the next row, you're going to do a turning chain. So you yarn over and pull through 1. This is called a turning chain. Then you turn your work over, turn your work to the other side to begin your next row. So to begin your next row, you do not miss even the first loop. You insert your hook into that first chain. Yes, there. This is what it to look like. To look like you have 3 crochet on your hook. You pull through 2, just like that, and then pull through 2. There you have the start of your second row. Okay, so I'm halfway into the second row. This is what it looks like so far. Do not miss any hole. Make sure to be so careful. Scrutinize your work. Insert. This is a close view. Insert. Yes, just like that. Pull through. This is what you have. Okay guys, I'm at the end of my second row. There, this is what it is. The end of my second row, and we'll have to do the same thing that we did for the other row. So we insert, put our hook through the last loop, last chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Do not ever forget to make your turning chain, and then you do the same for the other first row. Do not miss your first chain. Insert in that first loop, insert just like that, yarn over, pull through carefully, yarn over, pull through, just like that, and there you have the beginning of your third chain. Yeah, put it in the second. Do not ever miss. Don't try not to miss if you want a uniformed line, try not to miss your loops. Pull through just like that. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay guys, so far I've made 5 rows. You can make as many rows as you want, and you can keep practicing this over and over again till you're perfect. I know that it will not be easy for the first time, but what do they say about practice makes perfect? So you keep practicing this until you can make your single crochet perfectly, and then I'm going to show you how to weave in the ends. To weave in the ends, this is what you do. Take your scissors and cut a very reasonable length, cut it, and then you make a knot just like this. You pull through and tighten it just like that. So that is what you're going to have. Make sure it's tight. So this is where our darning needle, remember I told you about darning needle, this is where our darning needle comes in handy. So you put the yarn through the hole, and then this is what you do. Take your darning needle and sew through the holes just like this. Just like that. Make sure to not tighten it. Do not tighten it. Make sure it's loose just like this. And then you cut. Be careful, try not to cut your work. I'll do the same for the bottom rope there. So this is what you are going to have. Look how neat it's looking. This is what your work should look like. Even if you try and it does not look like it, try again. So in our next video, I'll be showing you how to make this. This is called a double crochet, so I'll be teaching you how to make a double crochet. See you in the next video.